Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Monday morning here. It's about 9:15 and it's just lovely outside. It's so cool. Yesterday was beautiful and cool as well. So it was about 23 or 24 degrees, and I looked that up, but that's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's really just cool and pleasant, and it's so lovely. The sky's a bit grey, which is keeping it cool as well. So it's Monday morning, and here we have some beautiful things for you to look at. I've brought Rosie Primrose on today. She's my beautiful fairy that Bundles of Joy made for me. There are a few fairies around in the community, and this is my little girl, and her name is Rosie Primrose. I've dressed her in a beautiful romper that's sort of a white, and it's got lots of little bumblebees, and every now and again there's a little strawberry as well. And it's got a yellow trim around the neck and across the bodice. And she's got her hairband in her hair, which is the one that Joy made her. And she's got her wings, of course, and she's just sitting in her chair. She's wearing her yellow matching little bracelet around her wrist, and she's got a couple of her friends in front of her. She's got her sweet little baby on a pumpkin. I'll show you the baby. I don't know what the camera's going to do. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little pumpkin there. And then I love this one, this toadstool, I guess you'd call him. Look at his gorgeous face. And that's the top of him. He's got a butterfly perched on him. On his, I'm not sure what you call this thing. Cap, don't you? That's right, cap. So there he is. He's there. And then everyone's favourite and mine, this darling little bunny rabbit who's eaten his way out of the cabbage. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. It's quite small. And oh yes, she's also got her special little lamp, which is like a flower. That's next to her. So that's my darling Rosie Primrose. She's just going to supervise. She will probably be out of shot for some of the time, but that's okay. We know she's there, don't we? She's very happy, and she's just such a sweetheart. She sleeps in a special beautiful white basket that I've got, and in that basket is all the things she came with, and also all the things I've bought her, so everything's in a single spot. It's very handy. When I want to change her, I just pick up the basket, go through her outfits and decide what she's going to wear. But this is perfect for today because it's such a lovely day. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. So next to Rosie Primrose, you might be able to see this plastic bag, which is a package that I've had for how many days? Maybe 4 days, and I haven't had time to make a video. So all I've done is cut the end off it like that. That's all I've done, and it's ready to open for you. And I wanted to do that in front of you all. It's from Nana and Raiven, and I've told her that I'd be doing it hopefully today. So aren't we lucky? Now the other things, I beg your pardon, that came at the same time as that parcel were 2 Christmas cards. So this is one. This is from Sharon and May. Isn't that gorgeous? And let me show you the inside, because May has written her name and drawn a heart. See down there? That says May. And there's a heart. So sweet. That little girl is such an angel. Look, I can get it out of the shadow. Yeah, she is such an angel. I just melt every time I look at her. So that's from Sharon and May. And then I got another one, and this one's from Holly, of Holly Church. Oh no, what is that? What her channel's called now? Sorry, Holly, I can't remember. And this card, she told me, has got pictures of the little birds that she has in her garden. And I love birds, so I just wanted to show you that as well. So 2 cards and this lovely Happy Mail or Christmas present. I'm not sure what it is now. Anyway, let's open this. What I might do is just tip everything out. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Okay, looks like she's put it all in a fabulous plastic bag. I'll just move this one. We don't need that anymore. So we'll move it up to the end, and let's have a look at this. Look at this. There it is. Everything's in there. Isn't that a great bag? You people are so lucky in other countries. You have such good variety of things. I guess because your population is much bigger than ours, we really, are behind the times in everything like this. Even like clothes, baby clothes and things. So it was tied with this red cord, which I'll move out of the way. And then here we go. Let's empty everything out. Laurie, you're very, very, very kind to send this to me. And Raiven, really, really sweet. I appreciate this so much. So no, it's just ridiculous to send things to Australia and to send things out of Australia. The cost is outrageous. So this is a very, very kind thought. Now I'll just move this out of the way. I love this. I'm definitely going to reuse this. I love this bag. I've never seen a bag like that. So it's cellophane and it's covered in like Christmas sort of lights of all different colours. Blue, green, purple, orange, red, yellow. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I'll definitely use that for something because I really love it. And oh good, here we have it's a Christmas. This is a Christmas parcel. Thank you very much, Nana and Raiven. I reckon Raiven's done this beautiful decorating on the front because these are the sort of lights that are on the bag, aren't they? And 2 hearts, and she's written Merry Christmas, and I think Nana's written Suzanne there. Wow, that's gorgeous. Thank you very much for going to all that trouble, even just on the envelope. That's very kind. And Raiven, you're a very good drawer because I've seen lots of things that you've done. Very, very nice. And your writing's so good. Even, you're learning to read cursive or running writing, which is quite tricky. It's very different to what do you call it when it's just, the word's left my head. To printing, that's the word I'm looking for. So I'm just having to tear the back of the envelope open. Oh, there's a lovely card in here. I'll add it to my collection. I was able to keep that intact. Isn't that clever? Beautiful. Thank you, Raiven, darling. So let's have a look at the card. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Can you all see that properly? The lighting's not brilliant because I'm not in the kitchen, as you can tell. I'm working off the dining room table, which is the best spot for me to open mail. That's beautiful. It says, "Rejoice, Christ is born." Oh, and then it's got a bit of writing in it, so I'll read that afterwards. Thank you very much, Laurie and Raiven. That's beautiful. I'll have a read of that as soon as I finish the video. So let's have a look what they've included here. I'll have a look at this because it's not wrapped. What is this? Oh, wow. Little tube of M&Ms. Look at that. Mini. Oh, that's adorable. Of course, we don't have these either. Yum. Thank you. You're spoiling me. Definitely spoiling me. That's gorgeous. I'll have to hide that because I've got grandchildren coming and I know what will happen if they see that. Just move these bits of rubbish out of the way. When I watch videos, and when I make them as well, I don't like to see clutter around the video. I just like to keep it clear. So this looks like clutter. I'll just move it. I just like things to be, I don't know, free, kind of. You know what I mean, don't you? Not that you heard probably what I was saying because I walked away. If you think I'm a bit weary, I am. I'm very weary. But let's keep going now. Except I have left it. Oh, never mind. Okay, I want to have a look at this one. Oh, this is Laurie's magic wrapping method. See that? Can you see that? It's got no sticky tape. It's just the way it's wrapped. She has done a demonstration for us to show us how she does it. I think it's genius. Because this kind of folds inside. I'll show you. Just see that? That was just... It's almost like an envelope, isn't it? That was just flipped up and put into there. It means that the paper can be reused. And it doesn't need sticky tape and nothing gets torn. I think it's so clever. I don't know if she invented it or if she learned it from somewhere. Oh, they are adorable. Look at these two beautiful little nappies. Oh, they're beautiful. They're tiny, weeny ones. They are gorgeous. Oh, wow. And I think this one must be an honest nappy. I think you call them honest diapers. because I've seen the lovely prints they come in, so I think that must be what that one is. And this is a white one, and it's got a little N on there. Maybe that's for newborn. And sweet little mice holding balloons, dancing around the front. Isn't that so cute? They're tiny. I love them. I love little things. I'll just move them out of the way. Definitely going to save that paper. Absolutely, definitely. Now let's have a look at this one. So I should describe this beautiful tissue paper to you because it's white and it's got writing in gold on it that says joy, peace, Santa baby, holiday, warm wishes, things like that. And then it's got sort of twigs from a pine tree. And I think there's a little, can't tell what that is, but there's maybe a bit of a pine cone. And just, yeah, very, very nice. So let's do this magic opening because this is another one of these. It's so brilliant. You just unfold it. It's just so perfect. Oh, it's not a teeny weeny. Look at these nappies. I love them. Oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you. Look at this little Winnie the Pooh. And this one says front. And this is Huggies. And the other one's the same. Oh, they are adorable, Laurie. Absolutely adorable. I love them. Love them. I love them. They're so little. I don't think I have any this size. They're beautiful. Thank you so much. They're so cute. I suppose you have to buy them specially. Although that one that had N on it, maybe that is a newborn size. Oh, but look at that. These little ones are smaller. These Winnie the Pooh ones are even smaller. Maybe just spread them out a bit so we can tell the difference. Can you see that? I don't know if you can tell how much smaller the Winnie the Pooh ones. So they must be like for premature babies. Yes, you can tell a little bit, can't you? Wow, beautiful. Now this feels different. This has got a bit of, this isn't soft. There's something hard in there. Let's have a look. And this is all the same beautiful paper. Christmas paper. I think I've learnt my lesson. I have to allow a long time for cards to get overseas at Christmas time. Maybe it's quicker when it's not Christmas, but I have to post my cards out much earlier. Everything takes such a long time. I don't know when Laurie posted this, but whatever. I think the post is really, really been quite slack lately. Oh, what are these? Oh, what are these? Oh, yum, you're kidding me. Oh, milk chocolate caramel. Yum, I love caramel. I love it. Now, oh my goodness, let's have a look. Oh, thank you. Look at these. Oh, yum. I want one right now. I think they're all the same. Yeah, all the same. Individually wrapped in beautiful gold foil. It's gorgeous. And it's called Ghirardelli, I think, or Ghirardelle. Is that right? Ghirardelli. Chocolate, yum. 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 I haven't had breakfast, and I just want caramel now. Crazy, crazy, but that's what happens. Now, just put them here. So, I'm sorry I'm weary sounding. It's because I'm weary, and I'll tell you, after I open these, I'll just briefly tell you about my incredible day yesterday. Oh no, this is another soft one. Bit of paper there. This is another soft one, so I don't know what this is. And it's still got Laurie's beautiful special wrapping. Just love that. Oh, we've been able to see Rosie Primrose the whole time. How good is that? I didn't know if I'd be able to. Now what? Oh wow, what is this? Laurie, what is this? I think it might be a little outfit. Let's have a look. Oh wow, I've heard of this backpack. In fact, it's at the company I use. I think that might be the company I used when I bought that very strange, well, I mean, it wasn't a strange knitted romper. It was a lovely knitted romper, but it had that strange hybrid animal ornament on it. Remember, I couldn't work out whether it was a deer or a rabbit or a... I think it came from this Pat Pat. This looks beautiful. It looks like a romper, which I love so much. In fact, I've got this really beautiful romper set. Oh, I might have to put this one on. Oh, wow. Oh, that's absolute. Look at this. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Isn't that just beautiful? It is a cotton romper. The background is sort of a turquoise colour, and it's got beautiful pink roses all over it. The leaves are white, and they're green leaves as well. And then it's got a little satin ribbon around the sort of middle of it, and a little bow on either side. And then it's got some broderie anglaise around the short, well, around the... What do you say, around the sleeves, but there are no sleeves. It's sleeveless, so that's a little trim. That is just beautiful. Look at that. And it's got, oh, excellent. It's got poppers all the way down the back in pink. See that? So it'll be easy to dress my Lottie. So she might have to wear this one in the next video. I had put out another romper to change her into, but I think it might be this one. And let's have a look at the brand in case anybody wants to know. It says... What does that say? Can you guys see that? It says at Papa. Or cat Papa. Oh, silly me, cat Papa. And it says size 70, but whatever size 70 is, whatever mystery size that is, this looks just right on for Lottie. I'm sure this will fit her, so she'll be wearing this in the next video. Oh my goodness, that is just beautiful. That is really gorgeous. Thank you so much. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And so we have one more thing here, and it's wrapped in some bubble wrap. So maybe it's a breakable thing. And then, oh, this is a gorgeous bag. Look at this bag. See, we don't have anything like this either. It's sort of what we call Hessian. I think you guys call it burlap. And it's got poinsettias on it in beautiful red and sparkly and green leaves. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think there's holly berries as well. And look, there's a bit of a clue. You see those sticks sticking up out of the top? Let's have a look. Maybe that's why it was in bubble wrap, so nothing could melt. Oh yes, I'll tip it out. Maybe I'll move the romper so we can see better. My grandchildren are going to be in heaven. Look at this. Oh wow, Laurie, wow. Look, lots and lots of treats. There's tons more in there. Oh wow, my grandchildren are going to be in absolute heaven. Oh wow. Oh, there we go. Almost all out. Two more. Let me just... There we go. Now what are these? I don't know what these are. It says ovation. Maybe it's a yummy little chocolate stick. I have a feeling that's what it is. That's what it feels like. Well, the grandchildren aren't getting those, that's for sure. And what are these? I love seeing lollies from other places. Well, any food really from other places. Twizzlers. Twizzlers twists. Oh, is it red licorice? Is that what that is? It's red licorice. Oh, yum. You know, that is my oldest son's most favourite thing. And we get some here now, but it's not real. It just doesn't have the right flavour, he says. So that, I'll have to take one to him. He can have one of those, or maybe both of those. And then the grandchildren can have the rest. Half their luck. So Laurie and darling Raiven, thank you so much. This is just lovely. And how much fun to have it after Christmas. It's almost more fun than having it at Christmas, isn't it? Because it sort of spreads it out a bit more instead of having everything concentrated on just a couple of days. So thank you very much, girls. Very, very, very much. I love that. And I'm sorry I couldn't do it sooner. I couldn't open it sooner. It's just been crazily busy. I'll just tell you a couple of things. I won't bore you with everything I've been doing. Oh, and let me just say the poor not Raven, sorry darling Raven, Ramsey is the one I want to say. Poor Ramsey. She doesn't have a single hair in her head yet. I just haven't had a chance to even look at her, the poor thing. She's just waiting and waiting. So I'll just tell you a couple of things I've done. One of them was to go and see the Mary Poppins movie, which I loved. I went with my youngest daughter and her two little girls, and I just loved it. I just enjoyed all of it. It was just wonderful. It was fun and really good. A little bit scary for my little tiny granddaughter who's just turned 5. She's not tiny in size, she's just tiny in age. She's very tall actually. She's both of those granddaughters are very tall. Anyway, so I loved it, and just looking around in the nursery that they used, it was just beautiful. And actually, do you know, I actually have one of the dolls that I could see in the nursery. You never got a good look at it, but I know that type of doll so well, and I've got one. Now, I do want to show it to you, but the problem is it's at the very back of my doll room, and there's a lot of stuff in front of it. It's inside a special cabinet. And the doll is called, if you want to look it up, it's called a Dean's Rag Book doll. And Dean's is Deans, and they were made in England. And I think I've got a brother and sister. Yeah, I think that's right. I've got a brother and a sister of those dolls. And they're not like rag dolls. I don't know why they were called. I suppose maybe Dean's used to make rag books. Perhaps that's where the name came from. Anyway, they're cloth dolls, but they're not floppy, they're firm. And, one day when I really have a lot of spare time, I will pull the room apart and get those dolls out to show you. They're gorgeous, they're absolutely gorgeous. In the meantime, if you look it up in Google, so Dean's Rag Book dolls, you'll see I've got the smaller ones that I don't even remember how big they are, maybe 15 inches or something like that. There are big ones as well, and all sorts of different things they made, but have a look, you'll see what they're like. They're beautiful. I think they're from about at a guess, 1930 or 1940, I'd say. And they have felt clothes. They're beautiful. Anyway, so I loved the movie. We had such a good time. I bought the girls a chocolate-coated ice cream each and some popcorn in the small size, which is big enough to have a bath in really. But anyway, they loved that, and their mummy, my daughter, brought them their water bottles, so they had that to drink. And my little granddaughter, first she didn't really want an ice cream, but I wanted her to have it just for fun. So she had her ice cream, but she in the end only ate the chocolate from the outside and then didn't want the ice cream on the inside. So I felt compelled to eat it. I just, I thought I should do the right thing and eat it. So I did, and it was yummy. And plus I didn't get any chocolate on me, which often happens in the movies. If you have one of those chocolate-coated ice creams, which is kind of I don't know if it's Australian or if other countries do it, but it's kind of standard for here. It's what you have when you're at the movies. And what always happens is that without noticing, when you're crunching the chocolate off the outside, a piece always falls onto your clothes and you don't notice, and as the movie goes, it just melts. So the idea is to either wear a big raincoat to protect your clothes, or try and eat the chocolate part before the movie starts while the lights are still up and you can see what mess you've made. But actually my little granddaughter didn't spill any. She was very precious about her chocolate, and I did enjoy the ice cream. So that's what we did. I think that was Friday, so that was all day because they just came back here and played for the day after the movie. We went first thing, which was just as well. It was not crowded. The car park was almost empty. And when we came out afterwards, the joint was jumping. There were people everywhere, queues of people. The car park was chock-a-block full, and it's a giant car park. It's like multi-storey and everything, but people were driving round and round looking for spots. So we did very well. So that was Friday. Saturday, my youngest son and his family came over for the day, so that's quite a big day. That's just fun, but there's cleaning up to do afterwards and food preparation and all of that. Anyway, I love it, so I'm not complaining at all. And then yesterday was the special day when I went up to my cousin's new house. So I'd just like to quickly tell you about that. I was determined this wasn't going to be a long video, but I have an awful feeling it's going to end up being. Anyway, they live up on a peninsula that is just surrounded by water. It's just beautiful. And if any of you watch Home and Away, which I think in England you get that program, that's where they film it, up on this peninsula. They film it up at Palm Beach. And my cousin and his wife live at Avalon, which is just before Palm Beach. But it's all very windy road and like even S-bends and things. But it's quite high up and the ocean is on one side and it's just beautiful. In fact, I once saw the first whale I've ever seen, well, the only whale I've ever seen breaching. You know, when they bring their tails up and then it goes slap down. Years and years ago, on the radio I heard that there was a whale up there at Bilgola Plateau, it's called that part. And so I drove up there with the kids and showed them, and as soon as we got there, parked the car across the road to the beach side, we looked down and this massive tail, oh my goodness, it was the most exciting thing. I'll never forget it. I really never will. In fact, when I drove past that spot, I knew the exact spot that it was at because, it's imprinted in my brain. It was beautiful. Anyway, so I went up and up and up and up and up, round and round, surrounded by beautiful bush, green, lush bush, and there are lakes and there are creeks and there's the ocean. So the whole thing is just beautiful. And then I came to their house, which is quite high up, so it looks down. It's about maybe one street behind the ocean, so you can't see the ocean from their house. But you can feel that you're near it because of the air and because you're up high and because of the beautiful drive all the way there. And the house is just stunning. They bought it and they've remodeled it, so it's beautiful. And my cousin's wife, Deb, is an excellent cook and she loves cooking, so we had a beautiful lunch, and their new kitchen is stunning. And my brother and his wife were there, and my two cousins and their wives, because Deb is married to one of my cousins. And you know, I did tell you that my baby cousin died last year, so his wife was there too, so that was really nice with us. It's just family, so it was lovely, and the food was fantastic, just absolutely delicious. I won't go into all of it because you'll get so bored and I just talk and talk so much, but it was really, really, really nice. Beautiful, fresh, tasty, yummy food, very relaxing, and lots of desserts. Oh, it was just wonderful. So that was my day yesterday, and I didn't get home till late, so that's why I'm still a bit weary. I mean, it's quite a long drive, although on the way back it was quicker. I did take a bit longer getting up there because I missed their turn off, and I was just driving, and then I realised, well, in a minute I'm going to come to the end of the peninsula, and I'm sure they don't live there, like I knew I'd gone past. So it's quite hard to find a spot to turn around because it's just a windy road with one lane on either side. So I had to keep going until I found a good spot where I could actually turn off and come back. And so the drive was a bit longer up there, but it didn't matter because I just was enjoying it so much. And it was a beautiful, pleasant, cool day. It wasn't hot at all, just like today. So the whole day was fabulous. I really loved it. I mean, for me, and I know for a lot of you, there's just nothing like being with family because, you know, we all know each other so well and just love each other for who we are, and you know, share lots of stories from when we were kids growing up, because we all grew up together. And it was just, you know, it was just comfortable and easy and just wonderful. I have a horrible feeling that the video ended or something's going on. So hopefully you are watching this. I hope it's still recording. So what I better do is I'll end it here. I'll say again thank you so much to darling Nana and Raiven. Thank you very much. Fabulous, fabulous things you sent. And I'll put I put Lottie into that romper for her next video. And I'll be back to see you all very soon. So if you've lasted this whole video, and if it's still recording, thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart for being here. You all mean a lot to me, and they're not just words. I really, really mean it when I say it. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for visiting us, and we'll see you soon. In the meantime, please, please take care and just be kind to each other. Bye, everyone.